In this video, I aim to set out 8 different ways in which you could reduce your inheritance tax liability to your estate. Number 1, use your annual allowance. Everyone can gift £3,000 from your estate free from inheritance tax. If you are married or in a civil partnership, you can gift £6,000. 2, gifts to charity. Any gift you make to charity is exempt from inheritance tax. If you leave a gift of 10% to a charity in your will, it will reduce your tax rate from 40% to 36%. Number 3, normal expenditure out of income. This is often overlooked. If you have a surplus income, you can gift that without it being subject to inheritance tax because it's already been subject to income tax. You just need to make sure that you can afford to make the gift, so you can't give away all your income and then live off your capital. And you also need to make sure that you keep accurate records. You need to make the gift within the tax year that you've earned the money, otherwise it becomes part of your capital. Number 4, marriage exemption. If one of your children is getting married, you can give them £5,000. If your grandchildren or remote relatives are getting married, you could give them between £1,000 to £2,500 free from inheritance tax. Number 5, small gifts exemption. It is possible to make a number of gifts of up to £250. There's no limit to how many gifts you can make. It's in recognition that we do make Christmas presents, birthday presents, but what you can't do is add it on to making gifts to use your annual exemption. Number 6, spouse civil partner exemption. Anything that you leave to your spouse or civil partner is free from inheritance tax. Since October 2007, it's been possible to transfer any unused nil rate band, so potentially a couple can leave an estate of up to £650,000 before any inheritance tax falls due. Number 7, sharing your home. If you share a house with an adult child, it's possible that you could transfer a share of that to that child as long as they are contributing to the running of the home, and this would not be classed as a gift with reservation, and it will reduce your estate for inheritance tax purposes. And number 8, potentially exempt gifts. If you leave a gift from your estate that is less than your nil rate band, which is currently £325,000, and you survive it by 7 years, then that has left your estate and there is no inheritance tax to pay. This can be a really useful planning tool, but you do need to be mindful that you don't attract lifetime chargeable inheritance tax, or that the gift is subject to income tax for previously owned assets. The best thing to do is to take advice. And generally speaking, I would advise that you take advice anyway with estate planning, because you need to make sure that by saving on one tax, you're not incurring other taxes, and only by taking advice can you see the whole picture.